guys, it's Melanie. Today I am sharing my gym routine with you guys. Over the last couple days, I've actually been taking notes at the gym of everything that I do, the number of reps, the weight, all of that stuff. I have written everything down and I'm going to share that information with you guys. Yesterday you will have seen in Vlogmas that I shared what's in my gym bag. And so today you're getting my gym routine. If you missed yesterday's video, I'll link it down below. Before I get into it, I feel like for a video like this, I have to do a disclaimer because there are so many experts who love to give feedback on specifically videos like this. And I just want to let you guys know that I am not telling you that you should structure your gym routine this way. I'm not saying you should start at the level that I am at, so you should not be lifting at, you know, the like heaviness that I'm lifting at. I don't even know the terminology for it, but I'm not telling you guys that this is how you should work out. And I'm not personally looking for gym routine adjustments. I have worked for the last 2 years to develop this routine for myself. It has worked extremely well for my body type. I've played around with several different things. I have done high intensity interval training. I have done a ton of cardio, and have finally and I've done just weight training. I feel like at this point I've landed on exactly what works for my body and what is getting me to my end goal, which I don't even know necessarily what my end goal is, but my body has come a long way, and I feel really proud of how hard I work out. I will tell you guys like the amount of times I go, how long I'm there, all of that kind of stuff as well. But I'm really proud of how hard I've worked. I never really thought I would be someone who would become like a gym rat, but I love going there every single day. It wasn't like that at first. I can tell you for the first probably 8 months, I was like, oh God, I have to go to the gym. Come on, Stella, get in the car. You know, like it was one of those things where it was a little bit of a drag. It took me a while to get used to going and to get really into it, but I'm into it. I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. I just feel fantastic. And I didn't when I first started. In fact, I walked in thinking, where do I even start, you know? And all I can say to that is, if that is something that intimidates you, just go. You're not the only person who has never been to the gym before, you know? Like everybody kind of starts like at the bottom and they work their way up to like whatever goal they have. For me, I want to be extremely muscular. I want to feel like I have, you know, some cardio endurance. And I want to look good for my age. I mean, I think most women do. Like, most women care. And, you know, I don't want to go into my 40s feeling sluggish and tired and unmotivated and like I just am kind of going through life, you know. I see a lot of women who don't take the time to really focus on themselves and they seem unhappy, you know. And they might be unhappy for any number of reasons. I'm not saying they're unhappy because they're not going to the gym. Like that's dumb. I don't think that. But I just think if you take a little bit of time for yourself, you know, and your time might not be the gym. You might just really like going for a walk outside with fresh air, you know, do that. You might be someone who really likes working out at home with DVDs. I was going to say videotapes. Who still has VHS players? DVDs, or, you know, you can find videos on YouTube that, you know, like yoga, Pilates, whatever it is that you like to, Zumba. By the way, I've tried a few classes. I'm not a class person either. They offer them at my gym. They're free with the gym membership, but it's just not my thing. Here's the thing. I don't like anyone telling me what to do. it's been an issue my whole life. It made working for other people very difficult because I think I have kind of a strong personality and I just like to do my own thing. I like to figure out what works for me. I always, you know, get stuff done. Like, I'm very motivated in that way, but I have to be able to do it in my way, which is why I am gainfully self-employed at this point in my life, because I don't like to have people tell me what to do. It's not my thing. So same thing at the gym. You know, my husband was like, if you want to hire a personal trainer, go hire one. And I'm like, no, I don't want anyone telling me what to do. I just don't want that. And I don't want anyone telling me what to do in a class. I'm also incredibly uncoordinated, so it's just not for me. So that's kind of my gym philosophy, is I just like to figure stuff out on my own, and I like to continually challenge myself. So I'm constantly increasing my weights. I'm constantly increasing, you know, the incline on the treadmill, doing more squats, just challenging myself as much as I can, because you can sort of plateau. And when you do that, you have to switch things up. So anyway, let's get into it. I go to the gym a minimum of 6 days a week. I try to go 7 days a week. I am usually there for an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours. I don't work out in a fasted state, so I don't work out in the morning. I'm not a morning workout person. I never have been. I never will be. I'm not really a morning person. So I'm not going to go to the gym and face the world and, you know, start doing crunches and stuff with it. No, I'm not into it. I don't want to see people in the morning. I just want to do my own thing. I go to the gym after Stella gets out of school. So that means that usually we get there right around 4 o'clock. So I'm there from about 4 to 5:30 or 6. We come home, we sit down and we work on, you know, like if Stella has any homework assignments, I fix dinner, that kind of stuff. So I kind of go in the later part of the afternoon. That works for me. I don't think that I could work out really late at night either, because once we're home and I have dinner, like I want to veg out. I want to sit on the couch, fold laundry, do things that don't require a lot of mental or physical power. So my key workout time is kind of late afternoon. It's not going to be like that for everybody. But so when I go, I alternate upper body days with lower body days, and each day gets a little bit of cardio. So let's talk about my upper body day. Okay, upper body day covers everything from like my neck meat down to like my waist, I guess. That's kind of how I divide it. So upper body. All of these things that I'm going to tell you guys that I do 4 sets of 20 each. So I kind of go for it. And it has served me well. Like, I mean, I am solid, you guys. I'm really proud of my muscles. I'm trying to, in the new year, it's time to like up my weight again with all of these things. So this is just what I'm lifting right now. And I do prefer to use the weight training machines over like free weights, because like I said, I'm not very coordinated, and I feel like the machines allow me to have better posture and they allow me to focus on my movements. I also try to do really like slow controlled movements versus like yanking everything around. Like I see some people doing that and I'm like, 1, you're gonna hurt yourself. 2, I don't know if you're really getting the true benefit of, you know, lifting 80 pounds if you're just like slinging the weight around. Like, I don't know. So I try to do really slow controlled movements. Not that I'm an expert, because I'm not, but just seems like logically that is, anyway. Okay, so tricep extensions. I'm at 55 pounds. Again, 4 sets of 20. Seated tricep dips, I'm at 75 pounds for those, and again, 4 sets of 20. I'm not going to keep repeating that, but shoulder press, I am currently doing at 45 pounds. Chest press, I am doing at 35 pounds. Although with the chest press, it really kind of depends on the machine, because there's another chest press machine that I do that I can do like 80 pounds on. So the machines that I prefer at the gym, I think, are the hoist machines, where you actually like move with the machine If you go to a gym that has them, you know what I'm talking about. And then I think it's the Pro Form or Life Form. I can't remember. Anyway, but so that one kind of varies depending on the machine. But that's a big weight difference, so I don't know if it's the way that I'm sitting on it that sometimes makes it harder and only allows me to do 35 pounds on one, but anyway, there you have it. I do the seated row at 40 pounds, bicep curls at 45 pounds, the pectoral fly at 45 pounds, the MTS row at 30 pounds, and I do the lat pull down at 72 pounds, which is kind of a weird, like 72, that's a weird number, but it's because it's one of the hoist machines, and they don't number the weights by like 10, 15, 20 pounds. They do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, you know, number 4 correlates with 72 pounds. And then I do the mid row at 100 pounds. So that is a typical upper body day for me. Takes me depending on how many people are at the gym, sometimes I can get that done in 40 minutes. Sometimes it takes me an hour because I have to wait for people to get off machines. You know, some people just sit there and play around on Instagram. I have seen a lot of women like doing Snapchat, which, I mean, I'll like snap a picture, but like, I mean, they're like doing like the posing and stuff, which cracks me up because I'm like, what are you doing? Don't do that. I mean, I guess, no, do it. If you have fun with it, do it, but get off the machine so that I can use it, because I want to go home because I'm hungry and I want to eat dinner. That's where that comes from. It's not like, you know, like, what a stupid girl. It's more of like, I'm hungry, get off so I can get done. So that is my upper body day. Now, I'm just gonna go into leg day, but do know that there is cardio on both upper body and lower body day. So I'll talk about cardio last. Leg day, 5 sets of 15. So leg extensions I'm doing at 66 pounds. Also, every other leg day, I lower the weight and I do my legs independently. So just like 5 sets of 15, just doing one leg at a time. It takes a little bit longer, but dang, that's hard. That's something I started doing recently, and that like put me over a plateau that I was at with leg extensions. If you've never tried that, ouch. In a good way, in a really good way. The leg curl, I'm at 133 pounds. Once again, that's one of those hoist machines, so that's kind of a weird number. And then 5 sets of 20 of each of the following. So inner thigh and outer thigh. So inner thigh I do at 155 pounds. Outer thigh I do at 150 pounds. So squeezing in and squeezing out. So 2 separate machines, 5 sets of 20 each of those at that weight. I do the rotary calf machine, which is basically like calf raises, but you're doing it from kind of a seated position. I do that at 138 pounds. I don't do calves every single leg day. I skip because I have the calves of a linebacker. Like, I'm sure there are dudes that are like, I wish I had your calves, because they are massive. I get them from my opa, who gave them to my mother, who passed them down to me. And I mean, they're to the point where they're really muscular. I want them to be like muscular. I wish they were a lot more lean, but that's not gonna happen. But I just can't work on my calves too hard because they grow very easily. So I do kind of a lower weight for the calf raise or calf rotary machine, just to like keep them nice and firm, but I don't want to grow them. That's like a huge fear of mine because I can barely fit into my wide calf boots as it is. I don't need them to like grow anymore. I also do either the seated leg press or like the laying down leg press at 150 pounds. So that's what I do there. And then I also do 5 sets of 20, just traditional squats to help with my booty. Now for cardio, I do one of these 3 things every single day that I'm at the gym for either a half hour or 45 minutes. Depends on how hungry I am, because I do my weight training first and I do my cardio last. It's more important to me to have all the energy for the weight training than it is to have it for the cardio. That's just my own personal philosophy on that. Switch it around if it works better for you the other way around. But I will do the treadmill, and I walk at least at a minimum of like 3.8 miles per hour. I try to get up to 4 miles per hour, and there's always an incline of some kind. I don't just walk flat unless I'm being lazy, but I try not to be lazy about it. The incline really does help to firm my bottom. Walking is really my preferred method of cardio. I don't run. I have asthma and I don't like to use my inhaler if I don't have to, so I try to avoid giving myself asthma attacks. My asthma is exercise induced. So, and I will also do the exercise bike sometimes, and I do use a pretty strong resistance on that when I'm doing it. Again, half hour or 45 minutes. And then the last machine that I like to do from time to time is the adaptive motion trainer. If you've never seen one, Google it. I'm not going to try to explain it. It's kind of a cross between a treadmill and a elliptical. It'll kick your butt is what it'll do. So I like to do that one as well from time to time. But walking really is my preferred method because it's the most brainless one, and I can just totally veg out. And usually when I'm on the treadmill, I will pull up YouTube videos. So I love to watch Philip DeFranco. That is because of the time that he releases his videos every single day. It coincides perfectly with my time on the treadmill. So I'll watch him, and it's great. It gets me through half of my cardio, and then, you know, I'll go and watch some beauty videos that I have in my subscription feed for the rest of the time. So those are my gym days. You will notice there's not a lot of ab work, at least at the gym. They do have some ab machines. I don't like the machines. So at home, I'll do some crunches, but that's not something that I do super consistently. I had a tummy tuck 4 years ago, and so my stomach muscles are really tight already from having my abs repaired from the diastasis recti. So I'm not one of those women that's like, I need to have a six pack. I want my stomach to keep being flat, you know, and I do some crunches to like maintain like my core strength, but it's not something that I feel like I'm obsessive about. I might change my mind in the future, I don't know, but as of right now, I'll do crunches a few times a week, but it's not like my main focus. So, but that's my gym routine, you guys. On the weekends, I will go, I will go usually around like 11 or noon. I do eat something before going on the weekends because I do my intermittent fasting, or I will just finish my dinners earlier the night before. Usually Saturday is my like weekend gym day. Sundays I will normally take off, but yeah, I will eat something because I can't work out fasted. I know some people can. I cannot. I would be such a grumpy beezy. Like, I would probably punch someone in the face at the gym. Like, if they annoyed me enough. And I just really don't want to get kicked out. I really like it there. So, it's better for me to have a bite to eat. Like, yeah. They should make those Snickers commercials about me because I get that angry when I am hungry. It's like, it's a joke with Craig, but he's serious. He's like, you're awful. And he's not joking, and it's fine. He married me knowing that, so he's in for the long haul. Anyway, yeah, that's it. So that's my gym routine. I know a lot of you guys have wanted to know for quite some time what I do. That is it. I'm gonna cut it off here because I've talked way too long as it is. Hopefully this was helpful. Please don't do this yourself. Like, you know, if you're just starting out, you need to figure out your own routine. If it helps, go see a trainer, or, you know, just watch some YouTube videos about some different people's routines and then try to piece together what works for you. Because like I said, I've tried several different things and I have now landed on what is getting my body to progress, like to where I want it to be, which is a solid, massive muscle. I mean, I'm not looking to compete, you guys. I'm not going to be one of those women that's like 45 and all of a sudden is like, I want to do a fitness competition. That's not going to be me. But I do have a certain look in my head about how I want to look. And I'm almost there, so that's exciting. Anyway, thank you guys again. I'll see you soon.